Hi everyone, good morning. Hope I'm audible.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Okay. No matter whether it's two people or 10 people joining, doesn't matter. Most of people are, attending offline. So just, going through recordings. But anyways, we are also end of this batch, more 8 sessions, right? Okay. So today's concepts will be really interesting. But before we get started, right? So have you ever come across something called as authentication? Or any idea what is authentication? Maybe you can put it in chat window. Yes, no, that will help me. Okay, maybe based on that I can help. So whenever you take right any website, you'll have something called as username and password. So these things are called as authentications. The security, right? Login pages. So this is called as authentication. Okay, right? Why do we need this? Any idea at least?
To identify the right user.
Very good, right? So there will be a interview question, right? Whether you're coming from, right, 2 years cybersecurity experience or 10 years cybersecurity experience. The question goes like, what is the difference between authentication and authorization, right? So when they say authentication, right, you know what is it, right? It's username and password. Authorization, we have seen broken access control vulnerability, access control related, right? Which user should have what permissions or privileges. That is the simple thing. Okay, so that will be the difference, right? So you should say authentication to identify the right user, authorization to implement or identify the right access controls, who has what access controls. That is what the clear difference. Okay, so now in today's session we'll see what is the types of like different types of authentication categories we have. So now see, we have first and foremost, if you see back then, right, all the web applications were using only one thing, which is username and password mandatorily, right? Now we have different categories of authentication types as well. Maybe you would have at least heard, if not, if seen also within your right surroundings. What is 2FA or MFA? Any idea? What is 2FA, MFA?
Multi-factor authentication.
Just any example, right? How does it work? What is 2FA or MFA?
Sir, SMS, we have OTP or
Okay. Okay,
fingerprint.
let us explain. Let me explain in detail. So when we say, right, authentication, right, we all know what is authentication. Maybe someone who have joined lately, right? Authentication is nothing but to identify the right users. But we have different categories of authentication. So maybe they would have not written it, but I will write it also, no problem. Like the first category we have, you can also call it as 1FA, right? One factor authentication. One factor is nothing but when you go to any web application, you'll have only one type of authentication, which is enter username, password. If they are valid, you please log in. That's it. You get into it. You don't need anything, right? But right, we have 2FA as well. In recent days, we have seen many of our 2FAs. I'll explain in this scenario. What is 2FA? So 2FA consists of two categories. Right? The first category will belong to the username, and then I'll put it in short term password. And the second category will goes like, you have to enter any OTP or maybe, right, mail verification codes. Correct. So this is called two-factor authentication because there are two types of categories you have. First one which you remember, second one which you have. You should remember like that. Correct. Which you remember. Your username and password you remember. Second one which you have, whether it's a mobile device or a mail, it could be anything. Okay. Understood? What is 2FA? Simple yes, no will help me. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now see. Uh, okay. And we have 3FA. So 3FA, when we say three categories, I'll again say username and password Okay, and then now we have OTP or a mail access or something we can write it. The third category, right? We can say your face or right fingerprints, right? So which is nothing but your biometrics or right facial related anything. So now the context or the understanding goes like, see, something you remember, something you have, something you are exactly. Right? Maybe these two things can be really bypassed. The third category, you definitely need a human. Right? Example, if you go to any of offices, right? Some cabins where sometimes you will access with what? ID card. Correct or not? ID you'll swipe, right? But if you are entering into something very confidential, right? Maybe like if you are the director or maybe senior managers, definitely you'll get, or even I'm part of cybersecurity team, right? So one example I can give you, I was in one of MNC, okay? So everyone will have a floor access. How do they access floor access? Via identity card. We all know what is identity card, right? Swipe in. So anybody who is not aware? We all know, right? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Swipe. You will just go tap that lock system. It will automatically open if you are a valid employee. The floor access is common. Anybody can do it. But at the corners, okay, into each floor, there will be right separate decks or maybe research centers or labs, we can call it. So that is only accessible by pen testing teams or maybe core cybersecurity teams. Okay, right? As I told you, within MNC, the floor access is common, but for other one, right, for only like you'll have almost 25 to 30 chairs within that. So only we people are allowed. Okay, what if someone else is trying from a different team, development team, AI team, right? What happens? It will deny automatically. It will send a threat alert to a team that someone which owns an employee ID tried accessing it. Then what happens? The security team will write a mail to him telling that you tried accessing this by looping his manager, director, and he should give a valid justification. Okay, if he's failed to explain or give a justification, what happens? They will directly terminate him. That's how the security things are considered at a corporate level. Not only corporate level, it could be your banks, anything that you deal with sensitive information. All right. So this is 2FA. Now we understood, right? And then we have 3FA. So these are the different categories of authentication types we have. Understood? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. So now, as part of right authentication categories again, we have commonly or newly seen something called as OAuth. What is OAuth? See, these things are very new. I told you, right? I also keep repeating in every session. This something what you are learning course, right? It is nothing related to your background experience, right? What your education qualification. Don't worry. It is nothing related. It's a completely new world. Okay. Right now, you would have seen how AI is booming. Similarly, cybersecurity, it's completely new world. Okay. And you don't believe, right? People are calling from even US, UK also, we are getting inquiries to enroll within the our courses, even though they are settled their green card holders. I mean, Indians only working for very different companies, but they want to change the domain into cyber security. Okay, coming back to the OAuth. What is OAuth? Any idea? Anybody? You know OAuth? Open authentication, we call it.
No, sir.
Okay, probably you would have not you know this, but you don't know the name, what I believe. So let's say you'll have login page, a website, and then as part of website, there will be two categories. One category you will say username and password. Down it will say something like or sign up with Google or Apple or it says Microsoft. How many of if you've seen this?
Yes, service.
So this is called as open authentication, nothing else. This is also one type of category, right? Why it is, right? Where your data is being stored with a third party identity providers. Who are they? These people are the third party. Okay, maybe you might have a Google account, which is common, right? If See, if you're a Windows person, probably you'll have Microsoft or Google. If you are using a Mac operating system, definitely you'll have Apple related signups or username. So instead of this time, what it is asking, right? It will go and sign up request to here rather than sending it to you, or maybe you enter any username, password, or code, right? So this is called as a OAuth category. So these are the different types of authentications we have. Understood? I'll pause here. Any doubts? Any questions? Now tell me, is there anything, this subject, is there anything to deal with your education qualifications, with your engineering degrees or normal degrees or masters? Is
No,
there
sir.
anything?
No.
No, there's nothing, right? Because trust me, I have right placed a few candidates who have done their masters in America and returned back to India due to some reasons, right? They have enrolled into our course and then they have cleared themselves and they are working in India, right? Different categories, different countries, different scenarios I have. So yeah, right, fine. I'll leave this here. Anyways, and one thing, okay, not to you people straight away, but those who are attending. Uh, are going through the recording videos offline. Maybe, yeah. See, I'm not in a good condition, and recovery might take almost 3 months, right? Because I have skull fracture. So, but still, out of my energy, I'm coming to sessions for you guys. I don't understand why not others are coming and attending online and just going through the recordings, right? If that is the case, I can just give an access to my previous batches. So I would say, please come attend the classes regularly. More 8 to 9 classes will be able to finish this batch, and then you can start your job and preparation. Fine. Anyways, I'll stop this here. Any questions? Any doubts? Anybody? Okay, I'll take that as no. Okay,
Sir,
tell me.
it's 2FA and MFA are same.
Very good. Good question. So basically, it's nothing but layers of security. That's it, right? Even though they are not same, the only thing is that 2FA and 3FA difference is that, see, 2FA what we have username, password, and then you enter a OTP. Correct. Similarly, in 3FA also it is same. You enter username, password, you enter OTP, and then still what is there? The additional layer is added, which is biometric or maybe fingerprint you should give. That's the only difference. Maybe if you're dealing with banking related, Aadhaar related, PAN related, people will, I don't know, maybe any volunteer would have approached you, or you go to any NetCafe center, right? First, they'll ask your username and password, or sometimes they'll directly ask your codes, OTP codes, and then you have to give your biometric, sometimes face or a thumb, fingerprints, right? Depends on what their requirement it is. That's it. One layer of security is additionally added, nothing else. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. All right. So now, see, as part of security, what you learn, right? These are not security concepts. These are the generic features which we see. But what comes into the security, we say, right? We call this attack as something called as what attack it is. It is not authentication attack as part of our OWSP top 10. We call them as broken. Why we call them broken? Because we are going to break them. So our mindset will be like you guys are attackers, right? I mean, or maybe in a white hat hackers, where you are trying to protect or secure the applications before the bad guys do it. That is why companies will hire you people and pay so much of amount. Okay, you're just doing the test cases. Fine. Now, last session, right? I think we were talking about few things, right? No rate limiting. Shall we do it right now? If you're okay, or can I start with OTP bypasses directly? What do you suggest?
We can proceed with the demo.
Okay, demo for the no rate limit. Okay, basically, so we have, fine, let me just open this for you guys also. Anyways, so these are the things, okay? Password based, MFA, biometric, certificate based, SSO, token based. These things you'll learn as part of maybe once you work in IT, you'll get to know all those things. That is the reason I did not explain even SSO. Right, SSO is okay. I'll maybe put it here. SSO is nothing but single sign-on. What is single sign-on? Any idea?
Yes, sir. Without
Um,
entering user ID and password, it will automatically.
Very good, right? Because why it is given or utilized within the maybe not in the day-to-day activity you do, but as part of any organization you join. So yeah, because let's say you are working as part of an UPI. We all know UPI, right? You are working in a UPI company, PhonePe company, whatever it is. Okay, PhonePe company. So now they have you joined as a developer or tester or maybe security guy, and you wanted to access 20 applications or softwares. So now what happens to each and every application you can't create. See, you have an option to sign up, okay, but you can't remember the passwords, correct? When you remember or it will be difficult, right? You can't keep 20 passwords, different passwords, very difficult. So that is where this data breaches are happening. What is data breach? Data breach is nothing but maybe you'll miss the password or you enter it publicly or some or all these cases we call data breaches. Okay, so 20 applications where it will be very difficult, right? And sometimes 100 applications, different. What are these applications? Tell me one example. My example will be Outlook, Teams, or maybe Jira, right? Any idea of these things? The answer should be yes, definitely. Yes, no.
Yes,
Okay, only when it's telling others what happened, right? Definitely, if you're part of IT, there will be different general, at least maybe general things. See, now you take TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. Okay, as part of Tata, let us consider there are 3 lakh employees. So now all these 3 lakh employees working in different technologies. Okay, but the common applications, Teams is common to everyone. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes,
See,
sir.
irrespective of your department or maybe no matter you are a director or your position doesn't matter. You are a CEO also. Teams is common, Outlook is common, Jira ticketing system is common. So there are few applications which are very common, but right, it depends on your access. So yeah, you can't enter username password to each and every application. That is why they give a centralized access to your mail and where you can enter simply mail to your mail to that application and it will give or maybe it will automatically log in. Example, let's say, how many of you know Snake? What is Snake? Guys, come on, what is Snake? We have learned, right? Yes, no? Snake?
Yes, sir.
It's a SaaS tool. You should remember, or right, go and check once again. Okay, previous sessions. Okay, now, so this is called as what we are discussing, which means you should log in either with a GitHub account or Google account, or you can go with even Bitbucket, Entra ID, Docker, it depends. And the other one, it says log in with SSO. See, you don't have to do anything. Simply, when you see in my previous organization, right, I used to just enter my mail ID, log in, that's it. Because I had a centralized access. I have not created any accounts, nothing. So this is called as SSO. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Simple, guys. It's not rocket science. Don't worry. Relax. Okay. All right. So now, yeah, I have gathered few Google Docs, we can call it. What is Google Docs? Docs is like a filters within the search engine. What is this search engine? Search engines are nothing but your browsers, we can call them as a search engines. Okay, I'm filtering. I'm telling in your bus, give me in URL, forget password, site, Indian sites. If I type IN, I'll get all the Indian sites. If I type US, what it will become? Which sites I'll get?
US side.
Yes.
US. If I say type in site and colon, right, or UK, I'll get the UK related. New Zealand, NZ. So similarly, just filtering, nothing else. Yeah, no one will ask this question in interview. Relax. Fine. See, I got a hosting reset password functionality. Oh, IIT Tirupati, very good, right? My place, right? And then password for government websites of Jharkhand, right? And yeah. So what is this all functionalities, right? You might be thinking MCA portal, right? Uh, okay, Assam University, different one, Telangana state related. Okay, so this is nothing but all the forget password. See, every website has this functionality, forget password related. So let us not deal anything with the anything related to government or something, right? Or sensitive because they'll have track of our things, so it will be difficult. So let us take something which is out of syllabus completely. Okay, this is some Sri Narayana Guru Open University admission. Maybe I'll give it a try. And yeah, fine. As you can see, what you can do simply, the minute I enter my mail ID, okay, I will start receiving the bulk mails. Okay, so for this category, maybe I will take not genuine mail, I'll say temp mail. We all know what is temp mail, temporary mail, okay, where you don't have to give a real mails, you can give temp mails. Okay, see, this is the mail ID, temporarily we get it. This is the inbox. Okay, maybe let us check whether it is really validating before sending the reset link. Account for it says if there is a really account exists, we'll send. Okay, let us see whether we are receiving or not. I don't think so. We'll receive because we don't have account, right? Hostinger, yeah, it's a good check. Why? Because it is validating whether this user has an account or not. Based on that only, it is sending a reset link. But not every time it will do. Let us try this one, IIT. But yeah, I'm sure they would have done it. But still, let us go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, I'll try with this one. So, right? To perform this attack, I think we need a valid account. We don't have a valid account. This is a government one. Let's not test. Uh, okay, let us give this one. So anybody having any mail accounts or anything, any domain, you can name it. Let us know. We can give it a try. Any company that you have account and the site name, we will just give it a try. Once this is done, we'll jump into the broken authentication related and we'll see how we can bypass OTPs also. So I just shared here. Let's see if we can receive anything. No, definitely you should have an account. Okay, maybe some portals without account also you would be able to get the reset password mails as well. But anyways, it is, see, it says capture duplicate, and this one some jargon related. And it's not even accepting. In fact, okay, I'll close all this categories. Maybe I'll say act related, and forget password act. We all know act, right? What is act? It's a, tell me guys, what is act? Yeah, this is account ID or a user ID. No, it's not happening. This is all company institute, our institute, my ladies. Tell me quickly, any account that you remember which we can give it a try quickly? Just I can show you how we can you see no rate limiting attack. That's it. I just wanted to show you real time. That's my intention, nothing else. So anyone?
Let me share my mail ID.
Right. Okay, so we got, right, this is one of our software, we use it. Anyways, we got the reset mail. Okay, let me open Barbsuit. Yeah, meanwhile, you guys also try, don't worry. Send me because we can't always trust. Yeah, I'll open Barbsuit quickly. Okay, when you open Barbsuit, the first and foremost thing, we need a browser because we need to load it. Okay. Mm, yeah, but browser we got. So let us quickly go. This maybe this is where we are trying. Forget password. Okay, fine. So how we can perform no rate limiting, where if they have not implemented, or see this falls under which category? Yesterday we were discussing, right? Security misconfiguration related categories. Okay, so let us give it a try. So here is our mail ID. Oh, sorry, let's go back. Okay, copy this and yeah, paste it here. So before I send this button, okay, what I would do, I would capture the request in Burpsuit. It already did, in fact, but anyways, I'll click it so that we get a next request. So you should observe carefully which request it is. You should see the host names also sometimes, yeah. Yeah, this is what I would send this to repeater. forward. Okay, all junk data. The minute you keep hitting this request again and again, what should happen? Go back to your browser. I mean, the mail ID where you have, as you can see, order. How many mails it has been received so far, as you can see? Tell me.
3.
Right? Because we have sent 3 times request. Okay. So now to ensure to automate this, because every time I can't keep hitting this send button. What do we do? Right click to automate the process, send to intruder. Okay. So now we'll see go here. So here we don't have to set any payloads. Maybe just pick up any accept language, English related, or just some random factor. Okay, we can add a payload. So see dot 9, their version English version 0.9. 9 will set as a payload because we don't need anything as a payload, right? Simple list. We can give something called as this is different categories. For timing, you understand null payloads, which will randomly generate some 100 request automatically sent, okay, instead of manually. But yeah, this time definitely I'll create a delay because so that it will not block us. So yeah, 5000 seconds, 5 seconds, right? 5000 milliseconds is nothing but 5 seconds. Settings, everything is not required simply, guys. So say start attack. Okay, let the attack go. The only thing is you have to check is like keep refreshing and you should be receiving multiple mail IDs. That's where you confirm, okay, whether it is working fine or not. So we got only 4 so far. Let's keep refreshing. And 100 payloads, we should receive 100 one. By that we confirm it is vulnerable for no rate limit. It takes time because we have kept a delay, right? Between each request, there will be a 5-second delay. Sometimes even you can go ahead and check. Yes, very good. This is a good response. 429. What is 429? As you can see the message, what it is telling, tell me, after reading this, you should tell me, you should explain if you understood the concept.
Sir, it's reached the password reset attempts.
Very good. Okay, the limit has been done. Okay, if it is still giving 200, okay, and then we will be able to receive 100 mails here. Okay, 100 auto our password reset mails. Then it is vulnerable for which attack? No rate limiting attack, which falls under security
It's
misconfiguration.
configuration.
That's how you should check. Okay, these are all test cases I'm teaching in a real time. Just something I wanted to highlight apart from subject. Okay, no matter you're from Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka, South India, North India, doesn't matter. If you feel like you want to learn something new, right? I mean, real time, right? What we are doing is also real, but still realistic. Come down to our institute. There are 2 candidates. Kiran is our admin, where Rashekar will be my partner, co-founder. He will be dealing with data engineering. You can inform Kiran, Shashi Kiran. He will pull down candidates. I can tell 2 people individual names. One is Dinesh, right? They are working. They are working professionals in pentest, and the other person is Hari Krishna. So these 2 guys can come down either on a weekdays. Dinesh can come down on a weekdays, and Mr. Hari can come down on Saturdays also. So they can sit with you guys. They'll give their laptop along with a pentest project. Then you can perform. Okay, I'm creating an opportunity or a project opportunity for you people where you can learn more real time with us. Understood? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Clear,
Okay,
sir.
this is there. So if you ever feel so we need this, you don't have to approach me. You have Sashi Kiran, right? Just call him up and tell him we need so and so help on it. Please, can you call real time people? So yeah, you will pull up. Okay, different domains. So we have individuals working. All right, guys, this is how you test. So guard, pull whatever the accounts guard and test. Okay, no rate limiting. That's how it is done. Okay, so now let us go back to our concept, something called as which we were discussing about OTP bypasses, or I mean, yeah, broken authentication. How we bypass OTPs and everything, right? So now let's say you want to bypass username password firstly. Okay, how do we do? So first you enter the target application. This is your target application, correct? Fine. So now, so this is also called as password cracking, or we can call them, but at higher level, but yeah, one of category. So you have, yes, very good, username and password. So now what you do, somehow the admin, right? Username, guessing. Password, you don't know, you enter welcome, right? That's it. What you do now, you go back to your burp suite. Okay, capture this request. Right, we have successfully captured. You should see which request UID admin password, which is wrong. We wantedly did it. Send this to, sorry, always send the request to repeaters. Okay, and forward of this, and probably you'll see it is failed because it's not a wrong one. Now you want to brute force it. Brute forcing in the sense where you have to try different passwords. Okay, so what you do, you can also go to your GitHub, okay, and say, boss, I need some password checklist, right? Where you can say password checklist GitHub. So you are trying to get the common password lists, right, or publicly available, right, passwords. Okay, because you want to bypass the passwords that you wanted to. Let's say maybe it says we have 100K commonly used. They are telling these are the commonly used passwords in the market. What you can do, you can simply copy. How many lines? Just see. Just tell me how many lines, how many passwords it has. What?
96,507.
Right?
1000.
That is very difficult. Okay, I don't say, see, while performing real-time projects, right? No company will ask you to do all these things, but I'm just teaching the techniques, how, maybe interview standpoint of view, how we can do it. No one will ask you like if you found any username, okay, and then you say, right, your team or your client. No, they will not, because it will create a impact on application and the server will go down, then again you will be responsible. So don't do all those things. Okay, but yeah, as part of subject, I'm teaching, that's it. So fine. So this is what we have. Intruder, this is our target. We are very clear what is our target, everything. So now see which is the point, like this is what our target point, right? Yes or no? This is what we are targeting, correct? Just highlight it and add a dollar button. Okay, because that is your target. Let's say in movies or maybe in general you would have seen it, right? Like if someone wants to kill other person, sniper, it's a gun types, there are many types. You have different types here again. Sniper is one type, right? What you'll do, you'll lock the target and then you'll shoot, correct? Movie, just correlate. Similarly here you're setting a target and then attack type is sniper, you go to payloads, then you can also say simple list and you say passwords, right? Paste it, we have copied from there, but somehow, right, we will also enter admin also, because I mean you should know the difference, right? Now it will become 500 those things, and okay, grip response as well, and there is a resource pool settings, tag issues, matching. Okay, or grip match is nothing but we can maybe when we get a right password, because see there are 500 requests, right? 500 requests, or maybe sometimes 10,000. You can't manually check, so that's where if I set anything here, right? Maybe you just say clear and okay, and then you can add this response here. Okay, because all requests will have this response, but only one unique one will not have, because that will be our right one. So then this tool will highlight, it will flag, okay, hey man, here is the right one. So flag results with the, okay, it will flag automatically. We'll see. I'll set delay of 2000 is more than enough because we don't have much time, and everything is set. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this one, settings. Yeah, remove. Okay, guys, one thing, see, we already captured multiple requests, so the tool is very tiny these days. So just ensure you're creating or configuring everything in the right set of things. Okay, fine. So now what I do, simply click on attack. Okay, before that, I'll remove all these things. No worries. The previous one which we captured, right? Okay, now we have only one. We are very clear. Any doubts on this, on configuration part? So you said, right, password we are targeting. We have wanted to, we know username, we don't know password of a different user, maybe your friend. Okay, you are targeting his account. You wanted to bypass. Attack type, you selected payloads. You gathered some, you understood he is using very weak passwords. So you are using some, online related. And then resource pool, we already know. Settings, grip response is nothing but we have to identify, right? If we get any request apart from this, the right password, that's the reason we are doing that. Clear? Yes, no, at least quickly. We wanted to do a few more, so we have less time.
Clear.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I'll start attack. So now, as you can see, it will go, right? It will started hunting, and yeah. Okay, as you can see, it is telling 302 for every response. Okay, so and it says 302, which means redirection. There's no point of redirection. Okay, and yeah, maybe if you want to check what you can do, you can click on this send to repeater, right? Repeater, it is sent, and then send. It's redirecting, and then follow that. It says 200. Okay, render part you have to check whether you are able to see it is failed. Okay. So now what we have to do, we have to wait for the right one. It takes a lot of time. So yeah, but already we have given our correct password, which is admin. I don't know where it went, but yeah. See, these are few online checklist default. We have seen in those days, right? Like already, even now we also say like all these passwords correct. Like we already randomly give all these things. I mean, this checklist is designed by some US fellow, I believe. I can see the words as well. So, but yeah, while setting up passwords, we all set this. Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me
Yes, sir. Some.
Yes,
why,
sir.
why, why? The reason is like we are lazy. Okay. So fine. I'll stop this here because this is how you automate for username and password. Yeah, the right one we already know, so we don't have to take much stress on it. Fine. Any doubts or any questions on this?
No, sir.
Okay, but no one will ask you to do this in real time, so never try. Not on your projects when you join job role. Now also don't try, because when we are doing it on a real time sites, there will be having alerts. Okay, and based on that alerts, they will trace you back, and you'll be in trouble. So I'm telling, don't do that. All right, so let us concentrate on our OTP related. So I'll go back here quickly and close everything. Every shit opened here. Let me close it. And okay, I'm just filtering. So now I'll get all the matrimonial. I'm telling in URL login, 4 digit I need, right? OTP having, and matrimonial is one of category. You can give finance related, education, colleges, university, right? E-commerce, everything. If you want to filter, I will also put this docs within your chat. So go give it a try. Okay, I'm looking for Indian sites. So now maybe, yeah, just simply right click, and as you can see, it says what? Yeah, mobile number and the OTP for login, correct? We have different categories as such. I'm just opening all matrimonial sites. Okay, fine. I think we opened the same one now. Okay, we're getting different one. I'll see one more docs. So yeah, even these are all Google Docs. All right, guys, fine. Now we have few Google Docs here. Check any website which is easy. All right, let us give it a try on these sites and see. Fine. Can anybody tell me their mobile number? I need a volunteer mobile number. So tell me, please. I'll not create any account, but I'll show how to brute force or bypass the OTPs. Anyone?
Sir, share it in chat. 770.
Okay, I'll put it. Meanwhile, let us go and pick up this too. Your Bobsuit browser. And yeah, when you get any application similarly, okay, in real time, you should give it a try of this one at least, not bypassing passwords. But yeah, this one you can give it a try, whether you are able to bypass or not. Okay, so now what I can do, right? First category we'll see brute force, right? Second category we'll see response manipulation. I'll show two techniques. Okay, okay, we entered username and then now we wanted to click on generate OTP. Okay, the problem is like it says the mobile number does not exist. That's a problem. Okay. Hmm. Fine. So do you know any websites where mobile numbers are utilized and OTPs are given as a login? So if you have any idea, just give me, maybe I'll give it a try on it. I can show the real time things. See, for this, we don't have to sign up because I don't need my any candidates to just fill in all this junk shit. But yeah, quickly so that I can show real time what if we bypass this.
Sir, I think in Indian Mart.
Indian Mafia account, well and good. Let me try. Yeah, mobile number.
Nine.
Right, I think the request has been sent to her. She has got account probably. So this only surprising part is like without OTP, it just logged in. Okay, let me just. How come it is not asking OTP just by entering mobile number it is taking? Tell me one more number. Yes, Vishnu, Swarup, you are speaking something. Tell me one more number.
900
900
80
80.
97
Okay.
626.
Okay. So who said this number?
Vishnu.
Vishnu. Vishnu. Vasavi, your mobile number had, I mean, you are having any user account in this? No, right?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Where shall I go? I'll go to maybe view my profile and so this is one of a security issue. Okay, you don't have to bypass OTP also. See for this website, you can become any user. Okay, now it is asking. All right, very good. So yeah, send OTP. It says fine. All right. Okay, why all? Oh, fine. All right. Now I'll just say some random 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it says like incorrect. Okay, but yeah, turn on the interceptor in pub. Now give it a try. 00. Some wrong OTP. I entered. Forward. Hmm. Check. Okay, this is the OTP, right? We entered 2567, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine, it is capturing. Okay, so now what you do? Simply you just the application is not built very properly. No worries, but yeah, I'll just send it to repeater and then I'll just turn off all this unnecessary requests are coming. Fine. So as you can see, as part of repeater, when you click on send, it says yeah, the response OTP record not found. Right, correct. Very good. All right. So what do you do? Right, tell me, where should I send this next? Tell me, intruder. Okay, observe this carefully. And then what is our target here? Tell me, what are we targeting?
OTP.
OTP is our target, right? Where is that? So here it is. Okay, so just highlight this and then add a button. All right. Now what you do? Leave that as a sniper. Go to payloads, but this time instead, what you do? You should say, right, numbers. Or not null payloads, probably not brute forcing also. So it's a numbers, right? Because step one, very good. From, okay. So now we all know, you should know little math. You don't need mathematics also, but yeah, we all know, right? Like from where OTPs are starting? OTPs are starting from this one, correct? It is a 4-digit, right or no?
Yes.
And then where it will end?
99.
Here. So how many payloads now? the 10,000 payloads will be sent. It will start definitely from 0 to whatever it is. Okay, you can also set integer types also. Minimum integers also you can give, maybe to automate like this. Okay, minimum integers for maximum integers. So see, you have very good options here. So it will start like this, okay, which will be easy. And let's say if I remove this, now what happens? See, it will start like 1, 2, 3. There will be no OTP, correct? Like 1, 2, 3. So when we give, so that's what. Burp is a very good tool, guys. If you learn on this tool, more than enough. You don't have to do anything. Okay, 10,000 payloads, everything is set. Now definitely you need resource pool. Why? If you're not setting this, it says okay. Maybe if you see websites like SBI or any banking, right, or maybe very good websites, after 3 failed attempts, what they do, they will lock out your account for 24 hours. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Lockout in the sense you will not be logged in. You are not allowed to log in till 24 hours. You are in a block list kind of thing. Okay. Anyways, I'm starting this attack. So let us wait. That's it. Fine. Observe. Okay. It started, and there is a 3 seconds delay between each request. Now you might ask, sir, how I would know the right OTP? The right OTP will be known based on the length. It will change here automatically for a right number, and maybe sometimes status code will also change. Okay, and even you have to just validate. Okay, it is going like 11 out of 10,000. It will take definitely a lot of time. We'll wait for a while, and yeah. Is it interesting? Is it difficult?
Interesting, sir.
Right? So yeah, don't write on real-time sites. Do it during when you write for your interviews. Tell it, or maybe do it during your projects. Or I'll tell you at the end of this batch. There's something called bug hunting. What is bug hunting? I'll explain, and what sites you can go, how you can choose a target. You don't need any degree also, you don't need any job also. After learning all these courses, you can also hunt on few platforms, right? If it is valid, they will also pay. So yeah. All right, keeping this aside, let's go back to your mitigations parts quickly, because like we have a lot of time now. So now tell me, what are the mitigations to all these OTP bypasses or maybe password related everything? So now you would suggest something called as the first and foremost answer. You would have seen, right? Set strong password policy. How many of you seen this? What does it mean? It says minimum at least how many characters? 8 characters should be there. Correct. It says alphanumeric mix should be there. Correct. And there should not be like, any password from your username or mail ID. How many of you seen all these things? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So when you keep your password as more complex, that will be very difficult, where the user will not be able to brute force it. Even though he is trying, doesn't matter, because it will take few years to crack it. So don't worry. All right. That is one of you can say, right? For OTP bypasses, what is you can say mitigation, account lockout mechanism. Okay, account lockout you can say. Okay, lockout. What is account lockout? For every 3, right? Every 3 failed attempts, okay, you should lock the account for 24 hours. You should suggest also set a time delay between each OTP for 3 minutes. Depends. How many of you seen in many of web applications, you enter OTP, first OTP, the next OTP, there will be timer. The best example is your WhatsApp, correct? You have to
Yes,
wait for
sir.
3 minutes, right? That is again a mitigation to it. Okay, you can suggest this. You should say in interview, guys. That's the reason I'm writing. CAPTCHA. Forget me for sorry. Pardon me for my spellings if anything wrong. But yeah, we all know CAPTCHA. What is CAPTCHA? Some random digital, right? Digits will come up, right? Puzzle or something. So even these all things will prevent from brute forcing the OTPs. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, no?
Yes.
Others? Okay. And yeah, you can say when the question comes up, like, okay, let's say we are taking a short interview for Vasavi or Vishnu or Swarup. Okay, let's say, hi Vishnu, thanks for joining this call, and let's get started. Maybe you'll ask your first question like your introduction. You'll talk about your experience, and then third question will be, okay, now you have worked 3 years. Out of all these 3 years, you would have learned, right, or done many vulnerabilities. Which is your favorite vulnerability? Right? The question will be like this. Or even you might say, which is your most commonly found security issue? Then I would suggest you have learned many vulnerabilities. Correct? SQL, XSS, CSRF, SSRF, broken access. Apart from all those things, maybe you can talk about broken access control, right? Which is very common these days. If not, you can talk about broken authentication, and mainly as part of that OTP bypasses, which, so what you have to do, you have to explain the same steps which you have done in today's session, and also give him a mitigations. And if he has any cross questions, he'll ask. If he does not have any cross questions, he is satisfied, he'll move on to the next portion or a part of a topic. That is how the real-time interviews happens. Doesn't matter you are a 3, 4, 5, 10, how many years you're showing and going. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the only thing is you have to go through. I don't say or I don't promise that one time you listen my class and you will remember everything. By practicing, you learn, guys. That's what. Believe yourself. That's it. Fine. Let me go check if there's any positive cases we got. Length, you can give or maybe
Sir, what does length stands here?
length in the sense the response length actually. When you click on this one, it will be calculating all this response, right? You will have all this length actually, the letters, everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but the problem here is like it says 429, which means they have implemented no rate limiting. So here also no rate limiting is applicable because people like us, right? What we do, see, we are trying to brute force by using 10,000 passwords. No fool will set to send 10,000 passwords. Sorry, OTPs. Okay, maybe 5 or 10. Right? Let me remove this length ascending descending order. See how many? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That right? See, as you can see, it says what? Pending, record not found. On a sixth request, as you can see, the what happened? Code you can see 429. It is a right. We discussed right. Client
Cited.
errors or server errors, right? 400 series, 100 series, 200 series. I told you, right? So all this 429, which is nothing but too many requests. But see, above on top of that, till here, fifth request, it was telling, okay, boss, let me try this, let me try. But sixth request onwards, it says, hey man, too many requests, please go. And then read this properly. Please try after how
60
many
minutes.
minutes?
60
Understood?
minutes.
Okay, so this is not a successful possible case, which means that is secure. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I know time is up, but I'll quickly show one more and I'll leave. Yeah, sorry for that, but yeah, it is interesting. So yes, I know 60 minutes is taking, so I don't have to waste a lot of time here. Let me quickly, whose number it is? Vishnu's, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wish.
Let's try Vasavi's quickly, but before that, I'll try to go to target, bloody, yeah. Oh, Tell me, yeah, you sent, right? Okay, no problem. I'll copy. Okay. Request OTP. So now it says OTP is required. Definitely OTP is sent, right? Vasavi?
Yeah, received.
Okay. So now, can you tell me the right OTP? But
Two
before
eight
that,
one
let me
six.
turn 1 second. 2817.
17.
Okay, submit. So go back to your this thing. And it says, as you can see, yeah. So now I'll teach one more technique. As you can see, now we are entering the right mobile number with the right OTP. Okay, even it is capturing my IP address also. What you do, right click, do intercept, right, response to this request, which means, see, every time we are capturing only whatever the requests that are going from client to server, okay, and from server to client, what I mean, client in the sense my browser, right, whatever it is capturing, we are not capturing in burp suite, we are directly allowing it to our browser, right. This time we'll capture it in our here itself, I mean middleman, we are sitting as a middleman. Let us watch what is the response. This is the server response. As you can see, we got the server response. Okay, I'll probably capture this and put it in Notepad. Okay, maybe you can copy full response also, don't worry. Fine. All right. Yeah, if you can forward, fine. Turn this off. I believe successfully. She would have logged in. Yeah. So it says some verified and everything. All right. So now I will just sign out and I'll go as a different user. What is that? Oh shit. Okay, we are done with that. Now I need one more number, guys, quickly. I will also sign out once again. Anybody apart from Vishnu's number, Vasavi's number?
I have one more number, sir. Can I?
Okay, 1 second. This is website is playing with me. All right. Yeah, please tell me.
89
Okay, 1 second. Before that, I would turn this interceptor on. And yeah, 89
046
046
3
3
8055.
8055. Okay, so I'll hit on submit button. Go back to your Bob. Forward. I think we logged in. Yeah. All right. Somehow I don't know. We managed to log in, but yeah, that is not. Okay, it is asking send an OTP. All right, still we are not at done. So now what we can do is like we enter a wrong OTP, but yeah, it is incorrect. But yeah, let my okay, now it will be captured. Okay, see this. Shit. Okay, this is the request, right? All right, so now the OTP is like I've given 000. So yeah, last time what we did, we brute forced it, okay, because 4 digits. Now what we do, we try to manipulate the server response, okay. How? Let me show. Right click. We know this is a wrong one, but yeah, right click, do intercept to response to this request, forward this one. Basically, the problem is like, okay, we are able to modify one. Vasavi's request, if you remember, okay, we captured, right? Response. How many of you recall? We stored it here, right?
Yes, sir.
Just maybe copy that completely, or just go back to your Bob. Now we are using Vishnu's number, but here what we do, we try to just paste the same response code. But the problem is like, I mean, this is one of our technique. We call it as a response manipulation. Okay, based on the response manipulation, we would be able to bypass. Okay, but here, as part of response manipulation also, where, oh, sorry. There should not be any validations from server. Like for example, it should only say 200 code okay, and then error ID, and it should not give anything like sub user or their email addresses or any tokens. It is giving JWT token here. This is called JWT token. So this token will have Vasui's maybe username, right, or mobile number. Okay, if we pass this token only, it will validate. Now, whose number we are trying? Tell me. This is not Vasavi's number, correct? Whose number it is? Vishnu's number. But we are trying to manipulate the response of Vasavi, what we captured previously. Okay, but I know there's a validation. If you forward, yes, forward, right, and then turn off, what happens? See, check. But it's still signing in, not sure. But yeah, what happens if there are no any server-side validation using Vasavi's response, even without entering a right OTP, we would be able to log into the Vishnu's mobile number. That is called as, again, one more category of bypassing OTP via response manipulation, server-side response manipulation. But here we had a right some server-side token validations, right? These are the techniques, guys. So yeah, this is one more category apart from brute force. Not sure how many of you understood, but go through it once again. You will get a clarity. I'll pass here. Any questions, any doubts? I know we are already done. A lot of okay. Yes, tell me any questions, any doubts, anybody? Yes, no, at
Clear,
least.
clear for me.
Hmm? Right, keep trying, okay, and go back to your Portugal labs. You would be able to see this attacks again over there. You will also learn a lot from there. You can give it a try. Which category we are talking? Access control, no. What authentication? You can give it a try. Apart from that, you have mm, yeah, authentication. Okay, so as you can see, authentication category, you give it a try. Username enumeration via different responses. 2FA simple bypass. Password reset, broken logic. Username enumeration. Will you be able to do it? See, brute forcing a stayed logged in cookie. Offline password crack. Many things are there, people. Don't worry. Okay, go try and you'll learn a lot. That will be helpful. Okay, I'll pass here. Any doubts, any questions? Please share this among our group as well. Other people also will go through. Revise it 1-2 times, you get a clarity and then keep trying. Clear? If you need, I can also give Google Docs. Yes or no, guys, at least tell me. Is there? Hello.
Yes, sir, we will
Yes,
try.
sir.
Okay, at least your response will give me whether how confident that you understood or not. Anyways, give it a try. We'll see you on tomorrow sessions. Practice well, you'll understand. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.